rest, maybe 45%, the balance, it's the men who do it. And among women, it's 64%. So if you look at household chores, again, it's the women who would do and fit into the stereotype. It's very seldom that you would see men joining in. And yet, 65% of the males say, so you see the difference between actual action and what is being said. They say that both men and women should share the tasks. So iba yung sinasabi dun sa actual na ginagawa. So 60% of women agree. And 63% of the entire NCR also agree. So on a theoretical, conceptual level, they say the tasks should be equally shared. But among women, 40% think it should be women alone who should take on these tasks. The men can do other probably more important things. The household tasks will be taken care of by the women. A high percentage of the D&E classes say they should also be shared. And 61% from the ABC, or those who are better off, also say that the tasks should be equally shared. It's a shared burden. Working for a living, livelihood. Again, it's men, 82%. That's really high. 82% say it's the father, not the mother, who works to support the family. Only 36% say it's the mother. And among males, they all believe that it's just the men who work. And among females, slightly lower, 81%. Among the D&E classes, among the poor, it's really the father who is perceived to be the breadwinner. Work and career. Whenever jobs are hard to come by, people believe in the National Capital Region that men should be given priority over the women. So it's 71%. Among males, there's a higher, more number who believe that they should be given priority. That's 77%. Lower among women, 66%. Among the D&E classes, the poorer classes, it's 74%. It's only among the A, B, C, and E where it's a little lower at 58%. And among the older respondents, 80% agree that the men should be given priority when it comes to job opportunities. We also looked at our politics and our business fields. So very clearly, when it comes to the House, the stereotypes are very evident, and you have data supporting that. So we now look at business and politics. There is still the perception that men make better political leaders than women. And this is already the NCR region. 64% of the women agree. And a slightly lower percentage, 62% among the males agree. 65 of the D&E, 65% say that men make better political leaders. If you look at the way the disaster was handled, these were mostly men. This was the president. This was other politicians. Let me not go into that. But if you look at leadership qualities, you would probably, the women here would probably say, no, this isn't necessarily true. But yes, even among the mature, the older folks who have more experience and who've seen how politics in this country has evolved, they also agree. And even in the business world, 58% in the National Capital Region say that that men are better business executives. Felicia, you'd probably disagree. Among males, 63% agree, compared to only 52% among females. And then we look at the top leadership posts in this country: President, Senate President, and the Speaker of the House. Still, people believe in the NCR region that the best gender to be a president is male. So that's 57%. More so among males, that's higher at 65%. For Senate President, it should also be a man. And come to think of it, we've never had a female Senate President. Same thing for Speaker of the House. We haven't had a female Speaker of the House of Representatives. It's only in the Supreme Court where there is more openness to women taking on leadership roles. I don't know if this is because, this is speculation, probably women are perceived to be more just or more fair than men. I don't know. We will see. And it's in our social life where you see a difference now in terms of thinking and in terms of opinion. So when it comes to being the center of attention, showing self-confidence, 91% say that it's not necessarily wrong. It's not negative, it's fine, it's perfectly acceptable. And 88% think that a Filipina who is not afraid to mingle or mix around with men shows courage. 91% among women agree, and higher among the ABC classes, 96% say this is fine. 87% among the D&E also agree. Initiating a date. Decades ago, this was probably unthinkable. This would never happen. This is like you're not Filipina enough. You're too aggressive. But then, if you look at the numbers today, 73% think that it's fine. You can initiate a date and you're modern. It's not necessarily bad. Same percentage, 73% for A, B, C, D, and E classes. Dating multiple men is also all right. 70% say so in NCR. For women, among women, it's higher at 75%. For males, of course, because they will be at the other end, only 66% agree. And 78% of those who are well off also think along the same lines. They agree that it's fine. And sharing the bill. Again, decades ago, this would never happen. It's the man who has to pay for everything. If you're taken out for dinner, he has to foot the bill. Otherwise, kuripot siya. And if he asks you out again, you'll probably say no. But these days, 61% of the women say it's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. And even among the D and E, they say 62% say it's all right.